Well, for the first time, John, we're seeing the man coming out of the hole here. Going to come out to a wider shot as the man above him, the rescuer, confined space rescuer there, went down twice into the hole to secure the man and get him harnessed up. Now they are pulling him up and they're going to get him on a gurney here in a short time here. But you see a very difficult rescue here for the LA County firefighters that are on scene. This all started about 1:13. That's when they got the call. The man that fell in the hole about 15 feet down. Now the good news is he's been alert and talking.
Found in the houses and stuff, people found pieces of the actual space rock, so it had to be meteor, right?
This is shrapnel that was found on J.D. Vance's security patrol during the Marine's 250th birthday celebration, when munitions were prematurely erupted before the ceremony.
And here's where things get interesting.
It's meteorites that people are finding in California, Maryland, Texas, Ohio, Michigan. You get the gist. Here is a picture of them side by side.
There's a darkness in Tokyo. No one really talks about it. All the travel there, videos, all talking about all the good things, but there's an extreme darkness. And it's very dense. There's an energy here that's dense, almost vampiric, like this thing wanting to suck on people's souls, suck energy out.
So he has an entire page dedicated to speaking of the dark energy of Japan, and it really made me think. I always found it very sus. The switch between World War II Japan, 731, Uncle Women, to the, curated, PR, perfect Japan that we see today, like the super safe, anime, kawaii type thing, like that travelers view it as. Obviously, Japanese culture is much more than that, but people in general, like, that's what they see with Japan. And speaking as someone who wants to visit Asia, I will visit Asia, Japan, South Korea, everywhere. I do find it very interesting because there was actually a lady's video that I saw. This is probably so bad, but a lady that I saw that she was a white woman, like she was a foreigner that lived in Japan. She's like, this is not all it's cracked out to be, like cracked up to be, like, you guys don't understand. It's not the way it seems. The rate is so high. They have the Aokigahara forest, the self-unaliving forest, they call it. People literally go and unalive themselves, like this is the thing that happens. And honestly, Japanese horror is so it's on another level. I remember being and watching a horror movie when I was a preteen. I think it was Mama. That thing, I don't know if it's just that scary if I was just a kid, but it scarred me. And like Japanese folklore, the stories behind them are so good. Like, for example, you have Kushisaki Onna, which is basically a woman that lived in the 80s, right? She's very beautiful. She was either the wife or the concubine of a samurai warrior. She would go around town very vain, asking, hey, am I beautiful? Because she wanted to hear people say that she was. But in turn, he got extremely jealous, decided to take her home one day and spank her from here to here, till she unalived from the wounds, and she turned into the, what, I forgot how you call it in Japanese folklore, but eventual spirit, people that unalive from, like, horrible deaths, like very violent deaths. And apparently people still say that they see her today. There's also the woman, there's a girl that lives between the cracks, which I'd have to do a whole other video on. We have the Japanese version of Sirens from actually there's folklore throughout all places, but it seems like Japan just has this way of making horror, like, it just feels very spiritual. And then I heard the story, well, honestly, it's not even just a story, it's based on Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime, literally comes from a real story that happened in 2005. Like, it's absolutely gruesome. I have to do a separate video on that. But I don't know, it's just given that maybe there is something behind this. Maybe more people are feeling this kind of spiritual sensitivity around Japan. Guys, as a follow, comment down below what you think. This is super interesting.
It's that part where people will go and no longer themselves. Did that instantly? And it's haunted, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think they made a movie on that place. It was on Netflix. I gotta look. Y'all wanna take that rabbit hole as far as Japanese horror? Japanese horror can be crazy as shit. Y'all wanna take that rabbit hole? Let me know.
Did you hear the cursive writing here? How they don't use cursive writing anymore?
Yeah, they don't. We used to taught that in school. Yeah, they used to be like mandatory. Yeah, a mandatory class. You have to learn
Cursive writing.
Why so that? 2010, they made it not part of the curriculum anymore. Why not? Reason being is because every single law was originally written in cursive. All Irish books are written in cursive writing. So years also, cursive writing is the one form of literature that AI can't read or can't understand because everybody's cursive writing is a little bit different. It's different. You can't imagining the same thing. Oh shit. That's why they're getting rid of cursive writing. So the next generations to come, they won't be able to read the important amendments or literature, legislation. Yo, it's all just written in cursive.
Yeah.
If you want me to read cursive, it's still very hard, even though I learned it.
Yeah.
It's still hard for me too, even though I learned it. It's just everybody writes that shit so different.
But this